Liverpool's summer plans have taken an unwelcome turn, with fresh reports suggesting the club has been dealt a major setback in the transfer market. Arne Slot has been in the process of finalising the last details of his squad, but the latest development threatens to disrupt that process and could leave the Reds rethinking their strategy. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Hugo Ekitike will be given further time to adjust to life at Liverpool after his omission from the France squad for 2 World Cup qualifiers next month. Ekitike has made a smooth transition to a key role under Arne Slot following his £79 million move from Eintracht Frankfurt. The 23-year-old has now scored in each of his 3 appearances, swiftly establishing himself as one of the most impressive strikers in the Premier League. But having only completed his move at the end of July before immediately flying out to join his teammates on the pre-season tour of Asia, there will be aspects of his life that remain unsettled. While his absence from Didier Deschamps' squad may be a blow on a professional level, it could provide a useful break outside of work. That may include settling into permanent accommodation and finding his feet in the area, with a similar omission benefiting Ryan Gravenberch when he joined from Bayern Munich in 2023. Deschamps instead has Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe and Marcus Thuram as his options up front for next month's clashes with Ukraine and Iceland, with attacking midfielder Magnus Akliouche a first-time call-up. Ibrahima Konate has made the squad and is likely to start both of those World Cup qualifiers, having now established himself as first choice. There have been suggestions that Ekitike could now consider switching international allegiances to Cameroon, but there is no indication this will be the case yet. Liverpool's number 22 was last involved for France as part of their under-21 squad for friendlies against England and Slovakia in March, scoring a hat-trick in a 5-3 win over the Young Lions. But having turned 23 in June, he is ineligible at youth level and will instead await his first ever call-up to the senior squad. No doubt that will come in time, particularly if Ekitike maintains his outstanding early form at the elite level with Liverpool. "I have so many things to do better, but I help the team as much as I can," he told Sky Sports after his Man of the Match League debut against Bournemouth. "I can do a lot of things and I think I will get better and do even more for this team." Meanwhile, Alexander Isak has included in the Sweden squad, which, if he signs for Liverpool, could serve as a valuable opportunity to build match fitness. Now, in a huge transfer blow, Kostas Tsimikas is yet to secure a move away from Liverpool, who are locked in talks with AS Roma as they seek a permanent deal for the third-choice left-back. It could have been seen as a slip of the tongue from Arne Slot when he told reporters it would be stupid for Liverpool to have 3 left-backs. The head coach soon corrected himself to acknowledge that there are currently 3 senior left-backs in his squad, with Tsimikas finding himself out of the picture following the signing of Milos Kerkez. Kerkez has started all 3 of Liverpool's games so far this season, with Andy Robertson coming off the bench, while Tsimikas has been left out entirely. Liverpool are open to offers for the Greek, and it is AS Roma who have formalised their interest, but so far they are only looking to negotiate a loan. According to Greek outlet Sportime, and corroborated by the Times' Paul Joyce, Liverpool are currently unwilling to accept a loan, even with an option to buy included. Instead, they are seeking a fee in the region of 10 million to 15 million euros for a player they signed for £11.75 million from Olympiacos 5 years ago. Tsimikas is described as absolutely positive about joining Roma, despite Angelino already established as their first choice left-back. It is suggested that 2 more clubs have recently made contact over a deal for Liverpool's number 21, which could strengthen their hand as they push for a permanent sale. For their part, Italian journalist Gianluca Di Marzio reports that Roma are prepared to wait until the very end of the transfer window to secure a move for the 29-year-old. Further reports in Italy this week claim Tsimikas has already agreed personal terms with the Serie A side, underlining his desire to join. Liverpool have again shown themselves to be resolute in negotiations over sales this summer, holding out for big fees for the likes of Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Jarell Quansah, Ben Doak, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. But Tsimikas' situation may be different given the proximity to the transfer deadline and the risk of retaining a third-choice left-back on a senior wage. While the Greece international is not a top earner at Liverpool, his salary will still be viewed as excessive, with both Kerkez and Robertson also in the squad. Whether that means Liverpool eventually relent and allow Tsimikas to leave on loan with Roma paying his wages remains to be seen, but it certainly seems possible. In other news, Liverpool are prepared to place all their defensive eggs in one basket this summer, with Mark Guehi at the centre of their plans, and little else. The England international, currently at Crystal Palace, has been firmly on the Reds' radar for most of the transfer window. While Liverpool have been busy strengthening elsewhere, adding Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, and pursuing Alexander Isak up front, along with fullbacks Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez, the central defensive spot remains firmly linked to Guehi. The 25-year-old is entering the final year of his Palace contract, giving Liverpool a rare chance to secure a top-class defender below his market value. A free transfer next summer looms, but the Reds are clearly keen not to wait that long. Palace, however, have set a steep asking price of around £40 million, despite the contract situation. And if Liverpool fail to strike a deal for Guehi, reports suggest they won't pursue any other centre-backs this summer. According to The Athletic, Liverpool have no plan B in place, a strategy they have used before. In fact, the situation mirrors the club's pursuit of Virgil van Dijk back in 2017-18. After failing to secure him from Southampton in the summer, Liverpool waited patiently until January, eventually landing one of the world's best defenders. The hope is that this summer's market window represents the perfect opportunity to do the same with Guehi. The Englishman's contract situation gives Liverpool leverage. Chronicle Live reports that Palace rejected a bid north of £70 million from Newcastle last summer, making the Reds' timing critical. With Van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, Joe Gomez, and Giovanni Leone, the £26 million Italian signing from Parma, already in the squad, Liverpool appear content to wait rather than overpay for an alternative. This approach comes despite the risks. Gomez has a history of injuries, and Konate's future is uncertain, with Real Madrid reportedly eyeing him for next summer as a free agent. For now, Konate is expected to continue as Van Dijk's defensive partner, unless Leone can force his way into the lineup. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.